lakad matatag!
Normally.
Well, the whole team in general, but specifically Kits and DNM have to be entirely on point every time.
Yeah, and I probably have to find the raw hook onto somebody, something that's already kind of difficult to initiate just because, of course, the only other setup you have is the cookie or the bushwhack, and Moose, okay, snipes it out, and Knight's actually taking a whole bunch of damage from that soul assumption, and one more second.
Yep. Boy, Visage. I mean, it's a lot of burst damage coming out as Speed gets first blood. They get 3 of the 4 bounty runes. Maybe Moose dies here, but he actually pushes forward instead, so the bushwhack doesn't connect. He'll pop a fairy fire. Now Michael is the one to die. Speed gets both kills, but well, they'll find. In the meantime, I do want to point one thing out. Swinging up top here, you got the Tide Hunter. We have been referring to him as Little Boy. That used to be his tag. It appears he has changed it up to, I guess, Illich. Not really sure the exact, but this is a surprising amount of pressure that's being applied to them for this point in the game. As you see the Tide getting hit up again. I think he's going to be able to survive the DOT on the other side of the map, though. Moose was not as fortunate. Smiling Knight's able to find that kill. Up in the top lane, the fight actually continues. Michael is starting to drop low to the dual breath, but I don't know. DNM, there's only so much I feel he can do without time lock hits, and obviously those aren't guaranteed. Ooh. Although he just got one there. Hold on a second. Illich. Is he going to make it out? No, he is not. AB1 eats the tower shots to get the final right click in, and he managed to find the pick. Lineups yet, right? Later on, you know, if Illich can sort of stabilize here, then Michael can make some plays, but for now he is needed in this lane, and they are trying to make a play onto AB1, dropping him pretty low here. Moves on the other side of the map again, gets onto Excel, but they would really love a 1-for-1 trade across the map. They're just not going to get it, though.
Yeah, just doesn't work. It just continues to be a little bit of a failure here. And sure, they're farming, they're moving across, but yeah, and then put the remnant in, gonna get the bounty rune now, maybe even show his face top, because another fight and a nice 3-man ravage into the hook.
Okay. Managed to catch out DNM. That is probably the most valuable kill they were gonna find in that scenario. Maybe I can get more. Never mind. Bushwhack cooldown was a little too long. No hookup either, but what's this on the back line? Kits? He's still going for the kill into Illich. He is able to find it. And then he leaves. Okay. Quick kill, get in, get out, but he might lose a teammate. Moose is going to get slowed up. The hook, though, doesn't connect, and Marcy walks away, and on the other side of the map, Excel just continues to get bullied. Another kill for Speed. Smiling Tower. Although alone, he's not all that interested in the tower right now. There we go. Checks the tree line, make sure that there wasn't maybe a support hanging out nearby. Now they get the cookie stun. The dismember comes in. The hisses are even being deployed, and when these TPs are here, it's just they're too late.
Ooh, and you might lose A, but he's gonna make him work for it. He's got a big stick, and there's the hook. Should be a slight to follow it, but Michael's here. Okay, doesn't hit with the bushwhack, so should just be a full disengage now, even though Marcy can't really do
point, but that's the reason they picked up the Ember Spirit, right? You don't have as much hard lockdown as you would need, and now we are going to see the punish. Excel is going to get taken down here, and don't think they have enough to chase after Michael, but they're at least able to turn that around mid. They find the pickoff. Kits is already done with his Maelstrom, actually, so he has a nice bit of damage, and they're going to look for more. They smoke up his 3. They could find a lone here. That would be big, but it looks like they're going to run into Illich instead. Not exactly the target that they were hoping for. At the same time, they actually hooked Speed from the high ground. He was standing underneath Illich, so I mean, they're geared up if they want to take an engagement. However, the cool thing about a BKB is not having to actually use it. So maybe they don't want to fight. Okay, they definitely do. They're going to go in. There's the Ravage into the hook, into the Dismember, into the lockdown. Kits gets taken out immediately. And there's your path into the Roche pit.
Yep, and we couldn't ask for a better timing. Just got the BKB. Doesn't have to worry about being stunned. Of course, the knowledge knowing that there is no defense coming from those ultimates, even though there could be a rogue ice path, and okay, brings him even closer, but he can't approach.
And DNM's going to do his best here, but they know he has no chrono, so realistically, he's not much of a threat. Smiling Knight never cared. Never took his eyes off the prize they were going.
Push worked for them, but then aggressive glyph comes out, just keeps the creep wave slightly alive a little bit longer, and this tier 2 is gonna die in a really easy, safe way for the troll to just disengage. Now he's gonna go heal, probably.
They want to try and catch him before he gets the chance, though. Look at the rotation coming in. DNM's gonna pop the chrono. Okay. Who can they find? They've got Michael. They want Illich as well, but they need to be careful of this Ravage. He is going to deploy it now, and Smiling Knight pops the ult, looking to push his way in. He's going to be able to take down DNM. Now he's going to get onto speed as well. Alone, TPing onto the outpost, looking to provide the backup, getting in here. Does not have Dismember, though, but he may not need it. The rod is still there. Speed will go down. And 5RAT, a good first sort of volley into the fight there, but they just weren't really ready for the follow-up. They thought they could tame, so certainly see some uses for it as Illich just trying to be the bait, but the chrono was deployed. It caught 4. The only person that doesn't catch is Illich, who does not want to Ravage for this. He may not have a choice. He is going to get stunned up momentarily, but he is pushing his way forward. Does he deploy it? Now he will, but realistically, ET, they were fine. 4 heroes got caught in the chrono, and 5RAT still lost 2 before the Ravage came out. They'll lose another 2 after the Ravage, as Speed finally gets caught out there, and there just wasn't any damage. The chrono catches 4. Neat. Great. Good.
If you're 5RAT, you just need to find the supports, and then you have to try and ignore the Tide and the Pudge as much as you can. You just have to try and ignore every single core, and that's the problem with this game. How can you ignore a Pudge, a Troll, and a Tide? There's just no way. Even though Aegis, that's pretty nice, but you would need a chrono right here to catch him, and I don't think DNM's in the position. They're not going to get him before BKB.
Oh, they got the root. They have a stun. DNM's going to make his move now, and he caught Alone in it too.
Good.
Okay. Smiling Knight is going to go down. Alone's going to start taking some damage too. Do they really want this fight on the Thunder Awaken side, though? It might be time to back off. Excel, though, does get stunned. They're going to try and force this engagement. Illich holding the Ravage, trying to see if the BKBs will wear off, and then he could go in. But while he does wait, Alone is going to get taken down. Alone will fall, and Illich is suddenly by himself. Michael's TP canceled off to the side. Thunder Awaken, just unbelievable amounts of overconfidence. Comes out maybe a second or two too late for him to be able to get the dispose, so nope. Okay, Illich is going to push in. There's going to be the Ravage. It does catch out onto DNM. They need to be able to bring him down quickly, but they don't. Time walks off the damage. Moves, meanwhile, trying to run interference. DNM back in. Dropping the chrono onto 2. Defensive hook, though, pulls Illich away from the fight. That does, however, leave Smiling Knight in the middle of it. He gets taken down. Excel will fall as well. Now they're on to Michael. Kit's pushing his way forward. Getting into the trees, looking for the damage onto the Hoodwink. Finishes him off with the Sleight of Fist. And now Thunder Awaken are in full-on retreat mode. The Ravage deployed already, so Illich doesn't have any way out. Alone, though, is going to try and turn the fight. He's got the Dismember onto DNM, and now he's going to get another. Oh my god, Alone is pissed off. He's able to find a 3rd kill in the engagement, and just like that, I mean, that evens it out. It's a 3 for 3.
It's funny because it just works. He just did it. He just...
They pass him the gem as well, so no Invis hero is going to really be able to sneak too close to him. And what does he look for here? Alone holding his fire for now. Moose is going to go for the Disposo, and Alone is already losing a lot of HP. That's going to force the Dismember out of him, as they will take Moose out. Excel had to trade his life for that, so it's just a 1-for-1 on the supports for the time being. But look at the way Illich is pushing forward. Alone actually goes in too. Not 100% sure why. They didn't have Ravage up yet. Alone does have the buyback, though, so he will rejoin the engagement just as Roche is coming back up. Not 100% sure what happened there with Alone going that far forward. Obviously, he has Blink.
The Pudge, if you kill Knight, you get this next Aegis. You get what is, yeah, the Aghanim Scepter as well. That could be 5RAT's easy win. And, okay, they're baiting. They see the Pudge. Doesn't go, though. Doesn't leap on that. They don't know about Smiling Knight, though, but now they do.
Yep. They've got confirmed vision of him, but what are they going to do about it? Smiling Knight's going fast. There's DNM pushing in. The Ravage, though, clips him.
Oh,
They got him on the reverse time walk. Now they've got the Dismember. DNM's in trouble. Can he survive long enough to pop the BKB? Yes, he can. Now does he go for the chrono? Not 100% sure here. Wait, Kit stole the Aegis. Kit was able to get in and grab it. The kill does go the way of Thunder Awaken, but the Aegis is in his hands. And now this fight's going to break apart. Illich is just going to try to run away, but he's not going to make it out. They'll track him down. They find the kill. And okay, you know, Smiling Knight's able to get out of there, and he does grab the cheese, but...
And not just that, he steals the Ag Scepter as well. I don't know who he gives it to. I'm assuming it's someone important, but then, okay, Hook. But there you go. BKB has to be patient, though. Does he have enough damage in the follow-up here? I think Troll's going to get his ulti off. No!
He didn't get it. No ult, no cheese. Buyback gonna be forced out from both of the dead cores, but Alone... Yeah, Alone's already dead, and his buyback had already been used, so... I don't think this is a fight they can take anymore, but by the time they realize that, they might already be stuck in it. Illich is going to try to fall back. He is making it away for now. But look at Visage trying to run interference, keeping those heroes pushed back, hoping for a chance to get the rest of the team onto the racks, and they are starting to focus that objective. They'll take the melee first. They get a stun onto the Troll Warlord. No BKB available. He was able to get the Satanic off, so he should start healing. No, he won't. The Familiars come in, stunning him up. Ice Path thrown underneath him. Might have to pop the cheese. He is going to be able to get it off, but he still needs backup. He needs someone on the front line with him. They are finally bringing the Tidehunter over, but it may not be enough. Knight is still down. He's forced to ult, but he's stunned the second he does, and he's going to die here. There's just no way out for him. That's a die back from the Troll Warlord, and that may just be the game. Yep. Michael will fall. Illich is going to die before he reaches his fountain, and there are no buybacks remaining. Just waiting at this point on the GG, and there it is.
I don't even know what to say. I mean, if DNM is the one that started it off with that just fantastic game-winning chrono on the Troll in the mid lane there, I think Kits is the one that finished it. Kits played so well with...
I guess, realistically speaking, they don't have to. They could just play this straight, but then you're not exactly getting the most efficient here for it. But Moose, yeah, that's... No, you're not here for that. That's not fun. That is 5 heroes. Oops.
Oops, indeed. But, you know, what can you do there? And, funnily enough, I do like this, though, from Moose. He hasn't skilled up anything.
More than poking and prodding, as Tiny continues to just kind of throw the tree in there, get the occasional bit of damage. Over on the other side of the map, it's a pretty similar situation. Excel has thrown out the hammer once or twice. He is going to go in for a little bit more now, because they hit level 2, they've got the combo, they've got the missile, and yeah. DNM may be hard to bring down, but the Crystal Maiden is...
Alone, you know, it's the nice part of Tusk. You just have 2 nukes. You can play for a lot of these last hits, and is actually going to rotate over to steal the bounty rune, it looks like, but is just playing very nicely, very tight, not really letting the waves get too far ahead of him. But again, AB1, oh, the envenomed weapon, is it enough of a slow?
Oh. Thought for a moment Illich was in trouble in the bottom lane. He did.
Thunder Awakener pleased.
Meanwhile, Excel says, I will buy smoke. By smoke, I mean literally all of the smokes. He just bought 3, and he's having them all brought out to him, so gonna be holding on to those for a little bit, presumably, but yeah, at this point, if you're 5RAT, I mean, how do they sort of get themselves back into a groove here? They are trying for Excel in that top lane, and they will get him. The problem is it comes at a cost. Elsewhere on the map, Speed got caught out and able to take him down. So even when you finally get that first kill on the board, you still lose a core elsewhere on the map.
He's definitely not the best here. I think an Ice Shard's about to come through where, even better. And I don't know if they're strong enough to take the Ancients, but they'll definitely be able to take this large camp and then get away pretty much scotch-free.
Well, they're going to try... Oh my goodness. They're going to try to defend. AB1... Okay, Wrath of Nature flew in there, so a little bit of extra damage on top. That's why he goes down so quickly. But now the fight is breaking out. They went for the Ghost Ship, trying to take down Smiling Knight, and I believe they're going to get him. Yes, they will, but now how do they get away? Moose has the Infest on him, so the bonus health is there, but they're going to trap him up inside of both the Sprout and the Shards. The Moose will go down, but that did buy DNM time to get a little bit more health, but he doesn't have his Rage back up. So Excel steps in, takes the charge, to sort of borrow a basketball term there. He knew he was going to die, but he keeps DNM in place, and okay, that should be enough to get the kill. That is a solo black hole, but Alone's worth a lot of gold.
Act 2, dead. Michael's just going to stack. But Illich, you might be the one that just died of the throw.
Yep. Full combo set up onto him. Alone, though, comes in with the snowball. That's going to buy some time, and actually might just keep Illich alive. He turns around. He's going to drop the They'll drop the roots down onto Moose. They'll find him with the Wrath of Nature, and this is starting to get a little bit concerning. Kits is in some trouble. Michael, meanwhile, ran down AB1. They will chase him to the ends of the earth, it would seem, but there's a TP coming in. DNM will arrive. He actually eats the arrow, though. That honestly might have just kept both of them alive, actually. If Kits gets hit by that arrow, he's dead, so not as bad as it could have been, although I say that. Speed might be in some trouble. He's trying to turn for a kill onto Michael, and he did manage
to worry about is not getting the arrow blocked by Eidolons here, and I think Speed just barely showed too much.
Well, having Excel come in certainly sort of helps out the process, as they will be able to find the kill. While that goes down, Illich is making another attempt on the tower. However, with Kits coming in, he may end up paying for this one. The X is onto him. The ghost ship is coming in. He tried with the Sprout. Not a bad attempt, but it won't be, it won't be enough, as he just kind of, well, dances until they kill him. So Kits finds the kill. Big play here for the Kunkka. That should give him enough to finish off his BKB, but it is coming at a cost. They lost speed already. Now, never mind. I was going to say they might be losing something top, but they're actually the ones getting turned on, as Excel should die here.
Try to go for it, but with the Arcane Rune, has a lot more nukes to actually output there, and I think this is just a dead Tiny. Poor guy.
Michael's in there to help. Arrow connection. Very nice for a little bit of extra damage. They'll immediately smoke up after this, though. It's just a two-man smoke, but where can they go? Speed is mid.
Oh, and Speed.
Location, not a statement about, but they're going to make the jump in. They've got the snowball. They've got not a lot of follow-up afterwards, but I love the spacing at that point. They know the black hole was still a threat, so they were able to avoid it. Now DNM is in some trouble. There's going to be Excel coming in with Solar Guardian. DNM not stunned by it, but now the snowball is going to connect. AB1 gets taken down. Kits, the escape vehicle for that lifestealer, as they were able to get him away. But at this point, this fight is just not really looking great for them, and alone, so you don't really want to go onto him. The problem is, if you don't go in, yeah, you didn't leave either. And they're just going to get caught. DNM's the one taken down. That arrow will fly, doesn't connect, but Moose has to change direction, which means Illich is able to get on top of him. TP's in. Now they throw down the trees. Moose in some trouble. And Alone blinks in to finish the job, but now Speed's able to get off his black hole. They're going to throw the boat out there as well. Alone in some trouble. Can he get off a snowball? Yes, he can. He's still alive for now. Kit's going to try to pull him back, but since he's stunned, he couldn't actually do the last bit of damage. Smiling Knight, meanwhile, just holding his ground. Even if they kill him, he's got the Aegis, and they're not actually going to get him down. Hits is the one who gets caught instead, as Alone blinks back into the fight. Good old sort of remember me moment as he jumps in, gets the Walrus Punch, and Kits is the one to fall.
I just feel like this is just so much easier for him to just constantly cause this chaos. And they see him top. BKB got forced out of the NP, but he's aggressing, and they know that the Tiny's just kind of sitting there. Okay, the creep's on the run. He's going to pop out. He's got to be so careful with his TP here. With the punch, he's looking for it. There's the vision. Okay, arrow. The Sprout made it a lot closer than it needed to be, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Okay, well, it works out. They get the kill on DNM. That's the important bit. AB1 goes down as well, just casually for reasons that we don't really even need to get into. He just dies periodically. But
He just walked up.
still 1,400 gold away. Hits wants an AC, but he's only about halfway there, although he is trying to set up on a Smiling Knight. Of course, if they find this kill, it is only the Aegis that they're burning through, or they set up to kill him a second time.
Black hole, look for it, but that's where Speed.
The snowball's already on him. Speed knows he can't do it. Well, okay, he had to try, but it's not going to work. Smiling Knight, though, does still go down, so in a roundabout way, the black hole kind of does its job. But now look at that arrow onto Kits. That forces the Infest just to get him the bonus health, but it's not going to be enough. And now DNM is on the run, trying desperately to get back into his own base. It looks like he will do so. Yeah, he is going to be able to make it away. Alone is trying to keep chasing here, but I think Moose is really the only person he's going to be able to get, but he will get the kill.
Yeah, this is a monster performance. Alone's just balling out of control.
Sort of needed to be the one making it. His DNM is now down for 40. He does not have buyback. He's only 80 gold short of it, but where are they going to get 80 gold from in the next couple of seconds? Because Thunder Awaken are pushing the high ground. Illich going to work with that Desolator once again. Tier 3 tower very quickly taken down, but look at the play from Alone. The man just doesn't give a damn. He knows what's anybody gonna do about it. Pushes in, finds the kill. Kits is now in trouble as well, trapped in the Sprout. He does have buyback, but at this point he just used Ghost Ship, so I don't really know if the buyback would be that helpful. It would just be another body to throw in, but 5RAT aren't really in a position to even do that. They don't have the manpower right now.
Yep. No buyback. This is a fantastic smoke room move from 5RAT. Great warding as well. This is where they need to go early, and they've got him, but BKB, and then AB1 might be going down.
Well, the call down is a little bit off the mark here. It's only going to hit AB1. But now they're chasing. Alone's in. They're going to get onto Speed. They kick him back. He is not going to be able to get off a good black hole. He tries for it anyway, but he's stunned up immediately. Speed will fall, and now Kits is the target. Chasing onto him. BKB already used. Trapped now by the Sprout and the Shards. Alright, guys. That's a little... That just feels a little mean, but they will clean it up. DNM caught in the tree line. He will fall immediate. And I mean immediate TP top from Illich. The absolute millisecond that DNM is confirmed dead. He is in the base, and the Megas have been acquired.
Wow.
Oh no, AB1.
AB1 dies. Moose is now the only man alive. Tier 4s are falling.
Oh, it hurts.
Ooh. Another death for Alone, but at this point they're taking a victory lap. The Treants alone could probably finish off the Ancient, and there it is. Under Awaken,